What's up, guys? James Gerlin, CEO of Amp Labs. I'm out at Raw Gym today with Ed Pariso, one of the lead promoters for the Europa. He puts on all the awesome Europa shows and a lot of great NPC Texas shows. We're out here today. We're at the NPC Workshop. Ed, what are we doing a lot today? What are we giving a lot of the guys like information? How are we letting guys know what people are looking for and all the judges are looking for this year?
So we've got 306 athletes registered for the workshop. We've got probably half are women, half are men. Over here we've got, we've got about 15 to 20 pros. We also have maybe 10 of the NPC judges out here. This morning we have them. We're actually doing breakout groups. So we have men's physique broken out. We've got classic. We have a new wellness division over here where they're talking about wellness. We've got bikini and women's physique. And what we actually do is we actually take those athletes in these breakouts. It's about a 4-hour process. This morning we went over the rules of the NPC. You have to have your height card. You have to have your NPC card. And then I think the really special part is when we get the athletes, we break them out. We do 2 or 3 athletes at a time. And I wouldn't say that we're teaching them how to pose, but what we're doing is we're teaching them kind of a mock stage so they can get the nerves out, so they can feel comfortable. These pros are great. They've been there. They've come up through the ranks. A lot of them have come up through the ranks of the NPC, and now they have their pro card. We have some of the top trainers in Texas working with them. So we actually call it hands-on. So we're actually hands-on working with all these athletes. Half of them, you saw half of them were new.
Right.
So out of the 300 athletes, 150 to 160 of them raise their hand, never been on stage. So we're working with all those athletes today, trying to help them pose, to get comfortable in how they stand, and gave them a lot of information this morning about the business side of the NPC.
Awesome, man. Now, how many shows do we have this year for Texas?
So we've got 25 shows, and we had a record year in 2019. We expected this year we have a new show. Not a new show, but we have a show that was moved. It's going to be the Legend Show, the first show of the year. It's Branch Warren,
right.
Trish Warren are going to be putting on that show. That's up in the Fort Worth area. That show is next month. So it's a little early for us, but we think it's going to be an awesome show. Then we've got the Ronnie Coleman, and then we're back here in Houston with the Phil Heath. So the schedule's packed, and we're sitting about 6,000 athletes to compete in the state of Texas in 2020.
That is awesome. Now, Ed, he puts on 3 of the largest shows in the country, the Europas, which are now going to be inside the UBUs, correct?
Right.
Give us a little bit of details. What's a UBU and what's going to be offering this year for this?
So we knew we were trending a little bit outside of traditional sports. So the Europa Games have always had martial arts. We've always had, obviously, physique shows and bodybuilding. We got into CrossFit a couple of years ago, so we had some of the largest CrossFit events. But as we started to trend, in more stuff like spin classing. We have a huge spin event this year, and then we touched into it in 2019 where we had cosplay.
Right.
And so cosplay is where you dressed up as superheroes and characters. We had tested it in Dallas. We loved it. We did some of it in Phoenix. It went really, really well. So we have the Cosplay Con, which is part of the UBU in Orlando, Dallas, and Phoenix. And so that's kind of what it is. It's UBU, and we call it a branding and passion expo. So show us your brand, show us your passion. If you have a passion about something, we're going to put it up on stage, and we're going to feature it, we're going to display it. And one of the features of the UBU is we noticed that cell phones were a big part of expos now. 10 years ago they weren't. And the UBUs have kind of come in where not only are you going to be able to watch what's up on stage, you're going to be able to participate there. We've got ping pong tables and all kinds of interactive stuff.
Right.
We have, we rented the Game of Thrones chair where you can get your selfie in front of the Game of Thrones chair. Cool. So that's kind of what's called the UBU. We want people to come in and actually be more participatory in the event rather than just watching the events. We want them to be part of the event.
Great. What are the dates for those?
So you got me.
I put them on.
Yeah, May. All I know is May will be the Orlando. We come back in June, which will be the Dallas Europa, and then we have the Phoenix show, which is in August. And we also have the Texas State, the Texas Cup, and the Southwest USA, along with the Phil that we put on. And you can go to TexasBodybuildingContest.com for all our events, or you can go to NPC News Online, has all the events for the state of Texas.
Awesome.
And we're just glad to have you come out.
Sir.
You started supporting our shows last year.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, man.
Yes, sir.
Awesome
We're going to support them all this year, guys. Definitely get out to the Europas. They are one of the best shows to come to. You get to meet a lot of people. Amp Labs will be out there. We're going to have a lot of new products on the table so y'all can sample. So we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to supporting Ed with all of his NPC Texas shows. Can't wait to meet you guys. Get out here, support the shows.